Hey guys, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017 on Coldborough Park Farm. So I hope you guys had an awesome Christmas. I most definitely did, and I hope you guys got what you wanted. I know a lot of you, seems like you got Farm Sim. I've had a few comments and messages on social media saying about that. So what was the plan for today on Coldborough? And I imagine a lot of you are playing this map too, if you got new consoles and whatnot, or PCs even. So, my good friend Mr. Linz did a project that I was working on as well as him, basically. As soon as the tyres come out for the... well, I wouldn't say tyres, the Vultra. The Vultra with those road tyres. The Nokia or something like that. As soon as those tyres come out, I saw them and thought, fast track would look amazing, aka this guy. I started to work on it as the tyres got released as a mod separately as well on some of the websites. So I tried, and he was working on the same thing at the same time. We kind of, I guess, both got the idea at the same time. He knew what he was doing, I didn't. I got too frustrated and kind of kicked it to the curb that night. And he continued to work on it. He sent me a copy of it, and my goodness, it looked amazing. And he sent me it again, I guess, over the Christmas period. So Mr. Linz, if you're watching, thank you. I have got it, if I've not been on TeamSpeak at this point. That I probably haven't. Probably in the new year I'll come back on. So that is where we are off now, is to pick that up. And you may wonder why we have the Manitou on the back. Well, most of you will remember I used to always use the Merlot telehandler, the little green guy. Well, it's back out and it has been released. It's not in the mod spreadsheet yet, but it soon will be, I hope, when I get around to doing it. So I'm buying that, although I'm not pleased the way the textures look on it. Truthfully, I'll be completely honest, I think they look actually quite bad. So that is my plan. We are going to lose a lot of money, more than likely, because I'm selling this one, selling that, and replacing it with the other fast track that I haven't even looked at yet, the fixes that he's done to it. So we'll drive this down nice and steady. And the main reason I'm getting rid of this is because it doesn't hook up to like the bale trailers and stuff like that. In my opinion it should, but it doesn't, so unfortunately I'm going to get rid of it. And I'm hoping we'll see something better telehandler wise come out in the future, aka JCB stuff. Is what I would love. I'd love to get a JCB load on the farm. Oh, it was room. Not just one that's been reskinned, something like that. I don't do reskins of equipment. I just don't see the point unless it's accurate to the other brand. Kind of like what the New Holland and the Ford in game. And the Ford had exactly the same tractor. The only difference was logos and stuff like that, pretty much in the paint job. So that's why I don't mind doing stuff like that. Now the JCB, some of you after seeing it may want it. For the time being, I think it is private. I think you may be thinking about releasing it though. So I will let you guys know once that has happened. I would say it was kind of a teamwork effort, but it really wasn't. It was more of a case of both had the idea at the same time, and well, he knew what the hell he was doing. I don't when it comes down to modding. I did want to learn that type of stuff, but I think where I was going wrong, if anything, was all in the XML code. Which, if any of you have looked at the XML stuff in the past, it's insane. I got the ties in there very primitively and it just kept on breaking. So tractors, over we go. I don't think the pricing or anything has been adjusted on this. Here it is here. Nokan tires. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation. I really don't. It's fun now who's got that too. So if you will, call this a preview. I don't know. We've got the white tyres, rim colour, and Nuckin. Nuckin? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Let me know, guys. No doubt you will. So you can either go for the yellow or silver. I'm hoping it's actually working because last time it wasn't. So we'll buy that in those tyres. We will keep with the standard tyres most of the time as well. Okay. Telehandlers. Here it is. I believe it is actually cheaper. Yeah, it is. The Merlot. So you guys will see what I mean. And that gave me actually a good amount of money. Here it is. Oh, he did. He fixed that up. Beautiful. Correct hub. Correct color rims. Yep. Looks good. Like I say, I don't know if it's going to be available for download at any point. I hope it is. Now you may be saying, well, that's kind of stupid. Why would you do this? Well, honestly, if a vehicle is going to be on the road a lot, what would you rather have on it? Road tires like this that you would actually probably see a more comfier ride, maybe even faster speeds. I don't know. More likely comfier more than faster speed. It's not going to wear down the tread as much as well. And there's cars going by. It's actually really busy out there. We just got back from the hockey game. So there it is. They look good. Can clearly see every marking on these tires. Made in Finland. The rotation of the tire, the branding, tubeless radial, the size of it. Yeah, I don't think we're done seeing these guys. I think they are going to come out in a patch of tractors. I hope. I don't know inside work. Now, the Merlot. What is it I really don't care for it this time around? It's the textures. They have polished the textures, yes. But actually make them so they're decent. I may do a mod review on this, but at the same time I don't, because I think I'm going to rip it apart. I just find the texturing on this is shocking. How they've kept it the same all the way through 13, all the way through 15, and in a game that really shows off bad texturing, they've left it all in there. Why am I going to still use it? Because it handles amazing and it functions amazing. I'm going to have to put that onto the side. They have put the terrible tyres on it. Presumably mainly because of the tyre shader. Also the front hub of the hubs. They're kind of out of whack. I would love to see these guys redo this mod. Like the texture inside of it. I load this up on the trailer. Now this thing should be able to pull this trailer as well, is another reason why I'm going to be using it. But fundamentally it's exactly the same mod as we've always had. And the arm steers and move the joystick around and the arm goes up and down there. Probably able to open the doors. That's the whole door. That's just the top side. But yeah, I'm not going to go on about the texture all day long. Alright, jump into this. Fold up that. We're so badly on that trailer. And head back to the farm. Now what are the issues with this? It did have the wrong hubs on it, and Mr. Lynn's corrected that. The rims were white all the time, corrected that. And I think he played with the tracks of it too, so you can see it's got the track off of, say, some of the dump trailers, but it's more correct, where the Giants ones actually left a normal tractor tyre. So almost 10 minutes into the game, I've not done anything. I'm sorry. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys got for Christmas. Anything good? What did I get? I got some NHL, basically hockey top kind of thing, and some other goodies. One that I really like is a Land Rover book that I've been reading as well. This one that I've not read before, or seen before actually. I think it's fairly new. So I'm looking forward to getting through that. And over odds and ends, of course, lots of chocolate and all that crap. And Jess's cousin, well, uncle and auntie, got me a crate of beer, which is always good. We do like the beer. I'm just thinking. You always forget stuff that I do anyway. Like, what people are like, oh, what did you get? I was like, stuff. Because I can never remember. I never can. I'm just going up this little hill. I don't know if it's a combination of the trailer or what the deal is, but it struggles. I wouldn't say struggles, but definitely goes sluggish. Now this field, I think I baled most of it off camera, if not all of it. I was stacking the bales in bundles so then I could run through with this trailer on auto stack. Oh, we may even stack some bales today. Depends what you guys want to see. Of course, this isn't a live stream, so I can't get your answers. Of course, these tyres do get dirty as well. Nice. We'll probably leave them on for a little while anyway before we get into some serious work. We'll take this right on down into the field, although we do need to actually let the telehandler... Whoa, that would have fallen off in real life. Let's actually spin back around. Crop that was missed by Coldborough. I'm not really too worried about that. One thing I do want to say is it looks like Auto Combine and Auto Tractor are being worked on. Not under the same name anymore, they're being basically turned into one mod called AI Extension. That is currently on a GitHub. It is far from ready to release. I've been given it, not by them or anything, it basically got found by, I can't remember who, I want to say it was Fahi, sent to Rainbow Dave, and Rainbow Dave sent it on to me. Which, off and on, I've been trialing, and it is a little bit funky to say the least. Half the time it doesn't even work. Ooh. Oh, these are reversed. Now, for whatever reason, this is funky because going left on the analog, or right on the analog stick, folds up. Going left, folds down. It used to be the other way around. Interesting. Anyway, let's jump down in the field. Spin that around. Oh, that's going to take some getting used to. I wonder why it's like that. I wonder if I can go into the XMLs on this and reverse it. Also on this, it does have pivoting on the rear axle, which is nice. Not that it really matters too much, but it's got it. So literally what I was going around doing was grabbing a bale, not like that. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm going to reverse on the XML. Wow, come on now. You know when you get used to controls and they Someone changes them on you. That's what's happened here. It's like learning how to walk, how to ride a bike or walk again. And yeah, I was just stacking them up like this, so I'll do one stack, so people don't get bored. I think you guys will probably find this boring. I don't know. Admittedly, I want to change the axes around on this. And no doubt you guys can hear the clicking. I apologise for that, but there's nothing I can do. That is my controller you hear doing the clicking. After this, I think I'll go make a coffee. So I'm starting to feel tired. I've had one coffee today so far. Alright, we'll skip up that bale, stack that on that, and that'll be 4 high. Why am I doing it 4 high? Well, that trailer will auto stack to 4 high, so it just makes sense to do it that high on the blocks. And of course this will be released for what, Wednesday? Tomorrow? It's just been busy over the last few days. I had a feeling it's what will happen. Be a few videos behind, but it is this time of year. That was weird, the tire tracks just went. Really sort of, rooster tails went really long there. So I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, probably for this week only. Do about 25 minutes of videos. That'll do. So we'll pull that out, the stack, and let me know in the comment section if you guys want to see more of the stacking, and I'll put off doing this field for a little while if you do. Fold this up. No, it can go into the field. I just didn't want to unload it like that. There's no way you would. I didn't realise how severe the angle was. I do want to say a thank you to Bullet Bill. He sent me a message on my fan page. Appreciate what he said. As I said there, it's, if you are watching again, it's nice to have this map back. So let's get the combine going again. We only just started harvesting in this field. Like, just putting the first pass in. Because it's only a fairly small one, we'll do it ourselves for once. This thing fit with Field 8, it's very, I would say it's small, but it's just very narrow, I guess. And the canola will get us a good amount of money. I'm gonna start on sheep as soon as possible. I think as far as the animals go, I believe some of the animal stuff is kind of broken. So I wouldn't mind getting into that after the updates come out. So one thing I'll actually ask Message Bill probably in a second after I finish this video. When does he think the updates kind of come out, and is it safe to start doing some of the animal work, like sheep mainly for the time being? As I started to on Goldcrest, I want to concentrate on the sheep. Sheep are the money makers now, more than ever before. Whether you guys like doing them or not, me, I don't care for doing them. There's not much work that goes into the sheep, really. It's just buy a few of them, give them the grass, and off you go. Happy days kind of thing. Not anymore. They're worthwhile. Definitely worthwhile doing. Lots of cars going by today. I don't know if you guys can hear the cars in the videos or not. I'm not too worried about it. Just because, well, I guess it sounds like traffic going by in the game. Now, this is a slightly edited version of the map. What is different? Telegraph poles. The collision has been taken away from them. I know the fields, well, the hedges don't have a collision. I think that's a request by Giants to get the map on a console. But the telegraph poles do that. I'm very surprised Giants let that one by. As I've said before, with the hired stock worker, and I'm thinking console people now. If you've got a hired worker going and it's gonna screw up on the telegraph poles, I would imagine. I'm not 100%. So that's why that was removed. And this is definitely sort of a private one. I can't remember who, but someone did send me a link to a tweaked version of the map. Not really sure what you did to it, but I'm probably not going to use it. Thank you, though, for thinking of me and sending it to me. For the most part, I do like using the stock map. Yeah, little tweaks like taking collisions out of the telegraph poles in the middle of the fields. For me, it's game breaking. Using the functions that are in the game, the hired worker, or using third party stuff like courseplay, that definitely would screw the game up for you. Yeah, it's not realistic, but hey, neither they're not having collisions in the hedges, but we're going to be seeing that soon. I can't remember if I could have fertilized this before letting it grow all the way. I didn't realize when I first started this game save, but it doesn't really matter. So once I've done this round, I'll probably get the hired worker again, possibly on the one of the sides, or we'll just finish up the video harvesting on good old Coldborough Park Farm. It's definitely one of my favourite maps. I can see them earlier down there. Wow, that's cool. See some of the bell stacks. I don't know why, but it is. It's this and probably Sandy Bay. Sandy Bay just because those beautiful views, they look absolutely breathtaking. And this map because it's a real working farm in real life, and face it, in Farm Sim 15, let alone 17, I don't think we had many maps that were. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I don't know many maps that were this accurate to the real version that we had. Yes, like I said in the first look, I do feel that he put his true heart and soul into this, probably because he grew up on it, he worked on it. He may still work on it, I'm not 100% on that. Just like Innan's farm probably is going to be by Silver. That's a farm that he's worked on, lived very close to it, so he knows the back of that area like the back of his hand. So I definitely look forward to that map. That map should be, I'll probably open up a can of worms by saying the map. That map he has been saying should be middle of the year. Who knows when it will be released 100%. It's had probably a stressful few months. Moving house and getting internet sorted, that took a while, and all that good stuff. I believe he's making a good crack into it all back in the new year. From what he has previously said. Time will tell. Now, I can't remember if I mentioned, but you may think that I've swapped out combines. I, for whatever reason, didn't realise I picked the biggest Case Combine, the 9000, for this map. Hence the pipe. Instead of this guy. Why, I don't know. Why I didn't figure that out. But I eventually did when I was on TeamSpeak with the guys a little while back. After that live stream, actually, I was complaining big time about the Combine. Well, there was my problem. It was, I think when I figured it out, I couldn't attach the header to the Combine. I was derping out quite a bit. And why did I go to the case instead of Massey or anything? Face it, Massey I've used on Goldcrest, I've used on the Lostberg map, and I'm also using on Chillington right now. The New Holland stuff is too small or way too big, where this is a good size, so this is what we're using, something different. The class combines that are out there I feel are nothing special, so that's why I'm not using them. If anything does special come out combine wise that's got extra stuff, not a bad port, I probably will go ahead and use it. But we are going to close out the video here after completing the second headland, and we'll just probably level that out and go straight for up and down after that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I hope you guys had everything you wanted for Christmas and had a good one. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later. See ya. Oh, and on a side note, for if you've made it, spread the word. I don't think I'll be streaming this week. Catch you guys later.